Randall and Chyanna were at church with us for some years and then moved away during lockdown and were posted overseas. And we've just missed you so much. As Mark and I were driving to church this morning, we wanted to talk about baptisms. And we said, isn't it a shame that we haven't got somebody, we can just say, somebody who's got a really great baptism story. And Mark said, do you know, we need Randall. We turned up this morning from Germany. I mean, they've come, it's not round the corner. So I think it's the Lord, don't you? So we have got our baptism training evening coming up. If you want to come to that, I need to know. So drop me a mail or hit the button in Vineyard News. This Tuesday. And then our baptisms are coming up. Chyanna, you had just been posted somewhere, and you just said, meet Randall. And then we didn't see you for ages, did we? We met you on Sunday looking a little bit I don't know why I'm here. It was a bit like that, wasn't it? Yeah. But then God did a bit of a number on you. So just tell us.
As you know, some of you guys know, I met my wife here in England, and she told me that she was a churchgoer. And so I was like, oh, well, I never really went to church, but I didn't say I wasn't a non-believer. We started out going to the one on base, and I felt like we needed more, so I started looking for a new church. We were at the elementary school at the time, and as soon as we walked into the vineyard, we were this feels like home. I feel welcomed here and everything. So I started volunteering around the church. I was a part of the morning crew that did the coffees and the cakes and everything. And I started meeting people and talking about Jesus stuff and starting to really get into it. And I was coming here every Sunday. She was deployed at the time. When she came back, she's like, how do you know all these people? I was like, I've been coming. And so I finally was like, I'm ready. Let's get baptized. So at the time, I was suffering through some mental and physical things during that whole journey. And even the morning of the baptism, I was feeling sick. I suffered from what is called costochondritis. I get chest pains. And they were really bad that morning. And even in the morning, I was like, maybe I shouldn't do this. I should, we'll do it another time. I was like, no, I gotta do it. So I get up there, I do my speech, and I get in the water, and I had Stuart was one of them that baptized me. I get in the water, they dunk me, and at the time, I didn't think of it, but I felt good afterwards, right? Because I just got baptized, it was amazing. But I didn't think about it at the time until a couple weeks later. Me and my wife were over in California visiting family. She's like, hey, how's your chest been? Well, it hasn't been hurting. And I was like, and then it clicked. It hasn't been hurting since I've been baptized. So, that was my road to, I found Jesus and everything. So anybody that's on the fence about getting baptized, I say do it. What do you got to lose?
Thank you, Randall, so much for that. And has it made a difference since?
Yeah, it's made a difference. The funny thing is, so if I find that I'm going away a little bit from Jesus, he'll bring it back. He'll be like, hey, remember? It's like that little tick, hey, just come back, you're drifting away. And it's like, okay, yeah. And then I come back and it's just I'm good.
Thank you so much. Don't we love these guys? We miss you, but thank you for sharing. You were meant to be here this morning. Thank you both. Thank you. Baptism is more than symbolic. Something spiritual happens and changes. So if you are on that journey of getting to know Jesus, you don't have to have it all sorted out. You may still have questions. We'd love to invite you to our training evening that's coming up on Tuesday. And let's see what God says.